Hey, welcome to Tabletop Charity Tuesday. The best way to start your week off with the triple T, the triple threat. We have our lovely players here. As you can see, Ethan was punching, Star is waving, so is Craig, and Emily is in the Twilight Zone. Yeah, so if you've watched any streams from the past, that I always do a question of some sort so characters can get a point of inspiration. I'm going to find a fun little trivia question.
Trivia.
We're going to figure out what we're doing. What's the question tonight? Who knows? Okay, here we go.
Willie Nelson.
Here we go. Which animal can hold its pee for up to 8 months?
Ooh, camel.
Nope.
I'm waiting for Star because I'm hoping she would know.
Yeah. Hold its pee.
For 8
I don't
months.
know. There's a lot of fucking weird animals. I bet it's like an armadillo or some shit.
You asked me like what animal can hold their breath underwater that is not. Anyway.
Like a grizzly bear.
No.
Fuck. Is it something that hibernates?
No, it's actually an amphibian.
Oh.
Amphibian?
A frog.
I mean,
A salamander.
A newt.
An axolotl.
it was a
Gecko.
frog. It was a frog.
Like a specific, like the frogs that are frozen?
No, it's a specific frog. It's a wood frog. I don't know what that is,
Okay.
but this website sure does.
Because there's that one frog that like it actually
I think I know
freezes
what you're talking
completely over winter. So yeah, I mean,
Damn.
it has no choice but to hold its pee.
Don't expect to learn real life things in D&D. This is
I like
exciting.
how the first thing I pulled up was a picture of 2 frogs fucking.
In chat, Caitlin said a newt, but we already got the answer.
It kind of looks like a little leaf, honestly. It's kind of cool.
Oh, he's cute.
A little typical looking frog. Anyways, yeah. So Star, you can get a point of inspiration for that.
Yay.
That was a bit of a knuckle scratcher. Yeah, that was a bit of a head scratcher. So a little bit of recap from last session if you are just tuning in. The game started off with each of the party having off-screen conversations with a gentleman by the name of Gundren Rockseeker. He is a beloved friend to each party member, and he requested each of their aid in delivering a wagon full of supplies to Barthren's Provisions in Phandelver. That did not seem like the only real thing that Gundren really wanted to talk about. He was hoping for more help from the party, which he was alluding to, saying that once they met in Phandelver, he would tell them about something big he had found. With that, the party met each other at the wagon, and they set out from Neverwinter to Phandelver. And after a couple of days of travel, the party found themselves stopped as they came across the scene of a wagon that had been turned over that was just littered with arrows. The party happened to spot a bag that did belong to Gundren that was lying close to the wagon, and feeling a little suspicious of this area, they were able to spot 4 goblins lying in wait to ambush whoever approached. There was an attempt to prevent the hostilities from occurring, but that seemed impossible. And upon realizing that the party engaged the goblins seemed a little more vicious and dangerous than the party had thought, where several party members found themselves severely injured. Maybe because one of our characters didn't have spells, who knows, but deciding to rest after their battle, the party would soon realize that Gundren and Sildor Hallwinter, which was the warrior who was paid to protect Gundren, was also a friend of Gundren, had been dragged off down a well-worn trail off to the side of the Tribor Trail, which was what you were on. You guys followed that trail, and you quickly realized there were traps that had been set along it as our good old bard Rivian sprung one and found himself hanging upside down from a tree. Upon that, they proceeded with more caution, finding another trap along their path. But eventually, they come to a clearing that is, as the woods thinned out, there was a cave opening that happened to be in front of them as they came across it. To which they were attempting to sneak, but albeit by fate's guidance and the horrible rolls of stealth, they were surprised by some goblins hiding in that nearby foliage, which if you look on the maps, it's actually this foliage right here. This thicket of foliage. The battle with those goblins was pretty easily handled, I think, for the most part. And eventually they got to the last goblin who surrendered, who was offering information if the party let him live. And that's kind of where we left off, and that's kind of where we're going to pick back up. So, you guys all sit on the outside of this cave system, kind of in that little offshoot corner behind the bushes. This little kind of clearing that has been set up for obviously what looks like a goblin watch post. There's like a small little step stool so the goblins can see over the foliage. It's pretty cute. This goblin, he has, just really long ears, yellow pale skin. He's been severely damaged by one of y'all's attacks. His hands are both up, and I believe Rivian had cast friends on him, which succeeded. He failed it on his own attention. He wanted to become friends because he was trying to fight for his life, or spare his life by trying to talk. We pick back up the goblin and say, whoa! I'll tell you what you need, but just don't shoot, or slash, or punch, like you did my friend.
Whose turn was it? Oh, this
it kind
is
of just fell
out of.
It's kind of out of combat. Yeah, there's no turn order right now. The fight was pretty much over when he surrendered.
Yeah. Okay. Who is speaking Goblin?
He's speaking in common. He's actually speaking.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, I forgot. Thank you for bringing that. I did forget to mention that goblins, they can speak Goblin in common. So most of these goblins have been speaking common for the most part.
Gotcha.
There was a couple that were speaking Goblin, but that was way earlier.
Yeah.
So they are speaking common.
I'll just say, all right. What information can you offer us?
I mean, what do you really want to know? I could tell you stuff that doesn't really matter, or stuff that really is helpful. I mean, my name is Beetle. Hi.
What?
Not Beetle. It's Breedle with a BR.
Oh.
Breedle.
Like,
Breedle.
like that, is
I
that
have
my
a speech
deal?
impediment. It's not fun to make fun of. Breedle.
I mean, we're just here to rescue our friends. I believe you have 2 of them.
Were they humans or dwarf?
Yeah, you attacked their cart on the road.
Oh, well, I didn't personally attack those, but yeah, I know
Right.
I know what you're talking about. That is yeah. So good news, bad news. There's one that's here. Kind of the human guy. He's in the eating cave, which I might have said earlier that, hey, I'm gonna throw you to the eating cave. That was just fun talk. That was nothing too serious. I was just joshing with you, just joking. But he's in there with about 15 of my brothers and sisters. They're not in the same room, of course. They spread out in the hideout. So he's should be alive still. I don't think we've actually eaten him yet.
Okay.
Frankly,
what about the other one?
Well, the other one, so I don't really know what happened to him. So Clark, our leader, he's big, scary bugbear, big guy, big swole, big guy, long arms. He received a message from King Grohl a few days ago. The messenger told him someone named the Spider was paying our clan, the Cragmoss, to capture him. This is all just me overhearing. I'm sure there's more details. But the Spider supposedly wanted Gundren, the dwarf guy, for something. I don't know. Clark was just following King Grohl's orders, and we jumped him. We took some personal effects. I think Clark mentioned a map of some sort, but I don't think we kept any of his his thingies, his whatevers.
So Gundren's not in there. It's the other one.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know where they took him. Maybe I'm sure Clark knows more about that, or I don't know. I wasn't really in the room for that. I'm not really an inside guy. I'm a stay outside and look around and make sure no one comes in. But I guess I'm not that guy anymore.
I just kind of hold up my finger and I'll lean into the rest of the group and say,
He covers his ears.
I mean, obviously we have to talk to Clog, but do we want Clog to come out here? Do we want him to go in there and get Clog? Or do we even trust him to even do that?
Man, I feel like if he goes in there, he's just gonna bring back a bunch of like goblins.
Yeah, I mean, the only other option is we go in there. But if we go in there, then he can warn them anyway. So, I mean, like really under my breath, I'm like, do we really need him?
I mean, if he knows the way.
And it's just a cave, right? He said there's what, 15 of them plus Clog? Maybe including Clog? Can't be that far. Right? I don't know.
I mean, he's willing to help. Do we have to kill him?
No, we don't have to. I'm just not sure I trust him to get us to where we need to be without being killed in the process. But I mean, yes, if we spare his life, maybe he will suggest to the other goblins that they spare ours. So there's that.
Maybe we just put a gag on him so he can't talk, and he can just kind of point where we need to go.
Yeah, let's do that. I guess we figure out a makeshift gag to put on him and just say, so, we'd like you to...
He uncovers his ears.
Yeah, we'd like you to lead the way inside to Clog so we can speak to him, but we're gonna have to, put this on you, and I guess just, I don't know, tear a piece of fabric, like, what can we use here?
Hold on, I think Vara's wearing, like, lots of, like, just fabric.
Oh, just, like, loose, flowy...
Yeah, she'll just, like, rip a piece and, like, tie it around his mouth. Should we tie his hands? No, we need him to point. Never mind.
So we're just gonna have you point the way, to Clog.
He motions up with his thumb. And you guys see him point into the interior of the cave. Let me make sure what this guy's HP was before we go too far. What's the cave system? I'm sure I wrote it down here somewhere, right?
Well, I assume he's pretty hurt.
Yeah, he's got like 4 HP.
Alright.
Yeah, so he obviously doesn't have his weapons or anything. And you guys stand at the entrance of the cave, and he comes in front of you, and he like points inwards. He shrugs and points inwards, and he looks back and says, or he looks back and goes like this. He points at his ears, puts his finger up to his mouth, and he goes like this with his hand.
Alright, I have
and he starts to walk forward.
I have no idea what he's doing. I take the thing off of his mouth. I'm like, can you just please not, like, scream when we get in there so we can understand what the fuck you're trying to say?
I said, I was just trying to, play along with whatever you guys were doing. I thought you were going to kill me, like, gag me, and just, like, stab me. So
no, we just didn't want you to scream.
Well, okay, so here's what's going to happen. If I walk... So... How do you guys feel about goblin kind? Are you very hostile? Are you very sympathetic with our kind? Or I'm not a bad guy, right? I just do what I'm told. If you walk in there with me, I will die, either by your hand or by an arrow. So I would much rather give you directions and warn you about some stuff, and then go fuck off and live my life before I walk to my death in here. But, I mean, I really don't have say right now, so...
So your people will just kill you as soon as you walk in there with someone else?
Yeah, Clark will see me basically being led, or being followed by a bunch of adventurers, and I will die really quick. Goblins aren't known for their smarts, right? We like to follow orders, and quite honestly, my brothers and sisters don't really like me. We don't really like one another. We're not really nice with people.
Oh.
I mean, I'm nice. I'm nice. You guys are nice. You guys are nice people. I like you. We're friends already. Look at that. Look at this. Look what we're doing. Look what we're achieving here. Huge.
I mean, if you truly believe that's what's going to happen, then sure. I mean, give us directions.
I will. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. You're going to walk in. He walks away from the stream. He walks to where it's a little bit. He's not in the water no more. He brings you to the side. So what you're going to do is you're going to walk in. There's going to be a. So there's going to be some wolves. That's our pets. We keep them to the right in here. They're going to see you. They're going to start yapping. They're going to start barking. Don't worry. They bark at everything. It's not going to set the other goblins off. And I know how shady that sounds. But I'm not in a position to really lie at the moment. So if you actually look past the wolves, you'll see like what looks to be a little, there's kind of a crack. If you shimmy up that crack or through that crack there, Clark is he's gonna be in that room. That's his chamber. He's got a couple buddies in there, a couple wolves. But if you keep going straight, you don't go through the wolf room. Keep going straight. You'll come to kind of like a little shortcut alley. We don't really go down that because there's a big ass snake in there and we don't fuck with snakes like that. So if you go in there, just, move with caution, go shoo it away or something. It would eat us in one bite, right? But if you go past that little shortcut, there's going to be a bridge. You'll see a bridge. Very, very well made bridge. Wood. Very nice. There's going to be a lookout on there. So if you probably sneak by him, old one-eyed Larry's not the best when it comes to watching. I don't know why he's posted there. But I'm not one to question Clark's demands. You could do what you have to. I don't like the guy, so you can kill him if you want. But needless to say, if you get on top of that bridge, or get up to that bridge and you'll follow that path that goes to the left of the bridge, you'll come to the eating cave. That's where we have the human at. The human's in there. The last I saw, they were absolutely just beating the shit out of him. I don't know if he's still alive. I hope he's alive. But what you want to do is when you get in there, there's gonna be two sons of bitches that you want to kill first. If you kill Eric and Yemek, you thought my name was bad. If you kill Eric and Yemek, probably both of them, they're kind of like the posse leaders in there. The other goblins should throw down weapons and submit. Only if Clark is not over there. If Clark comes over there, they'll probably start trying to beat the shit out of you too. So if you want to save that guy, go do that first. If you want to go try to fuck with Clark, you could definitely do that too. I don't know what else I could tell you. Oh, actually, there was something that so look at me. I'm just running my mouth. I get nervous when I'm about to die. I talk a lot when I'm shy and anxious. So I saw some. Hold on, I gotta drink some of this water from the stream real quick. Oh, that's good. You want some? He dips his hand, offers it one of y'all.
No, I'm all right.
Okay, cool. So recently, Clark has been, I guess, trying out some strange other goblins from a different clan. They usually join us in some of our roadside ambushes now. And I wasn't a part of the ambushes. Like I said, I'm a watcher, not a fighter, except when I have to. Well, these goblins, they're just really weird. They got these really long skulls, it's elongated. It's really fucking freaky. I don't like it. They have some weird green energy that glows around their eyes and their weapons. I asked about what was going on, and someone told me that's goblin syphilis or something. I don't know how true that is. I've never heard of that before. They kind of just cackle and leave after each attack. I don't like those guys. I don't think you guys should like them either. If you see someone like that, I would just kill them, wash your hands afterwards in case it is goblin syphilis.
All right. Do you have any information about Clark? Something that we could offer him in exchange for the gentleman in there in the eating room.
Yeah, the eating room. Well, I'm thinking really hard. Clark is not really one to like tell secrets to me, of course. I don't think there's anything he can really bark. I would just kill him, honestly.
Right.
But he does have. Well, this might incentivize you. I don't know what kind of people you are. He does have some sort of treasure in there. The last I heard, there was like 1,700 copper, 150 silver, like 2 potions of healing. I don't even know what those are. I just heard what they do from people. There's a jade statue out of a frog with like tiny golden orbs for eyes. It's maybe worth about 40 gold. I'm not an appraiser, of course. But other than that, and there's also like, I think I saw some supplies from. Why are you laughing? You're like,
it's just funny because he's giving us like a whole life story.
Yeah, just
he doesn't want to die. There's some supplies in there. I think they had like a weird little stamp logo on them. I don't know if they belong to a town nearby or something, but maybe if you get those and take them, maybe you can get some money for it. I don't know. I don't know how you humans, people. I don't even know what half of you are. What's that? He like points at your horns and stuff. What are you? I've never seen that.
I'm a tiefling. That's all I got. But I guess one more question: if we do kill Clog, will all the other goblins fall in line?
Oh yeah, they'll probably just fucking run for the hills.
Right. And
now, of course, you might want to like bring like a head or something to prove it.
Right. How many? So when we get past the wolves and shimmy through the crack into Clog's room, how many? Who else is usually in the room with him?
So there's usually like, he's got his like beloved pet in his room with him. It's just a really ugly wolf. He calls it Ripper, the stripper. Because it strips flesh from bone.
Right.
He's got 2 other guys in there. I don't know their names. I usually just call them Goblin A, Goblin B. Then there's an adjoining like cave system next to that. There's I almost forgot.
While he's doing this, can I insight check all of the stuff he's told us?
Yeah, you can. Really insight. He's like, oh yeah, I forgot. There's in the room next to Clark's, like there's like an adjoining room. We have some water that's like behind a bunch of rocks and rubble. It's not made real well, so like it could be broken and flood. Goblins aren't known for swimming, but you didn't hear that from me. I'm a great swimmer. In case you're getting any weird ideas. But I think there's like 2 more wolves in there and like 3 goblins. I think last time I remembered.
In with Clog or in the next room?
So Clark, you'll just have Goblin A, Goblin B, his little wolf Ripper.
Okay.
And then the next room has like 3 other guys and girls and 2 wolves. They'll probably come pretty quick.
Right.
Now you don't really have to worry about the other goblins on the other side of the cave unless someone like runs and goes and gets them. Once you're in the cave, it's hard to hear over the rush of the roaring water and the stream that comes in. It's very loud in there. So.
Right. Ethan.
What'd you get on your insight check?
A 12.
I mean, he seems very truthful, honestly. I was gonna roll, but I was like, that makes no sense. You casted friends with him. He's bartering for his life, basically. He only has. I mean, he's working his ass off to stay alive at the moment. You feel very. You trust that this guy's telling the truth.
So the wolves, as soon as we walk in, the ones that you said will be really loud, but they're always really loud. Will they attack us going through that room, or are they just kind of?
That's a good question.
Like, are they god wolves, or are they travel wolves, or both?
They if you do get clipped, they're pretty hungry.
Right.
We don't really feed them. Keeps them vicious.
Would they eat the goblins that we just killed?
He looks down. I mean, that's fucked up, but yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, but I mean, they're dead, right? I mean,
Oh, well, speaking of that, you mind if I loot their bodies before I leave? They might have a couple of, like, copper on them.
Sure.
Yes! Alright, I'm gonna go do that. He walks over and starts to loot them.
Yeah.
These guys don't have shit! He kicks one of them. Fuck!
Jesus.
He turns back around. Do any of you guys got gold or copper or silver? For the road, of course. Make me a better person, you know, change my life for the better. Quit doing goblin stuff. Maybe I can buy some weed.
No.
Yeah, sorry, man.
What the fuck?
I mean,
That's okay.
I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna hand him 8 silver.
Oh my god. Thank you, old goddess. Tall drink of water.
And and I'm gonna say in Goblin, if I catch you doing any shit you're not supposed to, I will hunt you down.
Oh. I am very confused. I don't know to be scared or turned on. But I will interpret it as to be scary.
Yes.
Okay.
it's probably a good idea.
Alright, man. And I'll go to Common. Alright, man. Have safe travels.
Yeah. Thanks for the silver. It really means a lot. I'll catch you. I owe you one. I owe you one more than... Thanks for not killing me. Bye.
Bye, man.
Nice.
He walks away backwards, like facing y'all. As he like backpedals away, just to make sure y'all don't shoot him in the back.
Hope he
then
truly
once-
comes back.
And then he gets to the bushes, and you just see him disappear into the bushes.
So I guess I mean, I wasn't really bluffing. There's probably a decent idea to feed the goblins to the wolves, right? I mean, I don't really want to expend any more energy than I have to before we get to see Clog.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not crazy about it, but yeah. I start dragging one of the goblins. So on the right side, looking at the map, on the right side, is there actually a little path
Yeah.
to walk along? Okay.
Yeah. So when you start approaching the cave mouth and getting into the interior, I mean, it is dark into this cave system. Goblins have dark vision. I think everyone has dark vision except for Emily.
I'm seeing through
So-
my tarantula now.
Oh yeah, you get your little familiar. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you guys can feel free to move deeper into the cave system.
Should we bring one of each, one for each wolf? There's 2, right? There's a goblin each.
Sure.
That makes sense.
There's
I'll-
gonna be
I'll-
3 of them.
3 wolves.
3 of them?
Oh, so,
Alright.
and
I'll
there's
carry a goblin.
I'll start dragging one. Not strong, just dragging him.
Yeah, they're light. They're not heavy.
Yeah,
at all.
yeah.
They're
Oh, okay, cool. Then I'll
very
carry
very
him.
malnourished goblins. You probably get the sense that the hierarchy in here is ruled by food and power, and they don't get fed much.
Alrighty.
But yeah, as you guys enter that cave, as soon as you get into the building, you see some or into the cave, you see some steps that go to the right. And I assume you guys are walking in up there with the goblins.
yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you get there, you see 3 wolves that kind of stand up and they all get in their stance and kind of growl at you. You see that they are tied to a... Why don't I just read what it says? So just inside the cave now, you see a few uneven stone steps that ascend to a small, dank chamber on the east side of the passage. The cave narrows to a steep fissure at the far end and is filled with a stench of animals. 3 chain wolves snarl and rattle their chains as you approach the cave. Each wolf's chain leads to an iron rod driven into the base of the stalagmite. That little rock between them all, that's the stalagmite the chains are. But they see you approach and they get up in very aggressive stance and just start growling at you and start barking. It's very loud. But you guys kind of apprehensively wait just to see if any goblins come rushing, and no goblins come rushing to the side of the noise.
And I'll throw my goblin in front of like the furthest wolf. up top.
Same. Well, to a different wolf, the one on the left.
Yeah, I'll just.
They just hit them in the face. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the goblins like arch through the air and they
Roll
just
for
like,
initiative.
yeah. The goblins fly, lifeless bodies fly through the air, and the wolves grab them, and kind of in a feeding frenzy, they like do. You see them all trying to eat off like the same goblin. They correct each other off, like they each get a goblin of their own, and they all look up at you and give you a subtle little nod. Like a cool nod.
Cool nod back.
What's up, bro?
They kind of just position themselves further to the back of the stalagmite as they eat the little goblins.
And then I'll turn to everyone and say, I mean, is the plan to just kill Clog, or are we actually going to try to talk to him? You know, a friend basically said I would just kill him. So,
Well, we need to find out where Gundren is.
oh, that's true. Yeah.
And I'd prefer to avoid violence if we could.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So we try to scoot through. We should probably stealth, right? Just to
The
at
wolves
least
seem
have
to
the
be standing back, though.
yeah, no, not for the wolves, for the
Oh, okay,
next
sorry.
room, just for like the element of surprise.
All right, let's do it.
Alrighty then.
So you guys are stealthing up to that fissure.
Yeah, I rolled a
and when you-
14.
Yeah. When you guys actually get to that fissure, I think it's fissure. So you see this. It's a very narrow opening, and it goes to this. Like it like climbs up a little bit to like a natural chimney. So it's a 30-foot climb.
Oh, okay.
You see at the base of this fissure is a bunch of rubbish that's been discarded, like various bones and like scraps that have just been tossed down here. It's kind of like a trash can chute if you think about it like that. If you attempt to climb it, you can already see from the way that the rubble and the debris is that there's going to be a little bit of a struggle. So it'll be a check associated to it.
Okay.
But it is a climbable, easily enough climbable fissure. But you rolled a 14.
Yeah.
Very nice.
For my
What did everybody else get?
Seven.
For
No,
my-
9.
9. Nice.
For myself, it was a dirty 20.
Very nice.
16.
A 16. Okay. How are y'all ascending this fissure? Fissure? I don't know how to say this word. It's bugging me. Fissure?
I think it's just Fisher.
Fisher?
Is
How
it
do you assign-
Fissure?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Fisher.
How are you climbing this rocky embankment to climb up?
This crag.
This crag.
With my hands.
I was trying to see, where do you see, like... Oh, up there. I'm an idiot. I just wanted to see if I had a climbing speed at all, but I don't. Yeah, I think... Unless I have something in my inventory that will help me... Yeah, I just have rope. I don't have any climbing gear, so... I wonder... Which one of us would be able to climb up this the easiest, and then we can throw a rope
Maybe
down?
me. Would it be acrobatic? Acrobatic?
It's gonna be athletics.
Athletics.
But I will say, I think acrobatics and athletics are pretty much one and the same. If you want to do some cool like parkour up it, I would definitely allow that.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm
I'll be like, I got it, man.
Alright.
And then
Yeah.
she does like a bunch of like jumping back and forth.
The Mario
Pew, pew.
sound, boing.
Uh-huh.
Wahoo! Wahoo!
So go ahead and roll an acrobatics check for me.
Cool.
As you parkour.
22.
Yeah, easily enough. It looks like she's done this many times. She's a pro. You ascend to the top of this platform. I'm just gonna move your character for you. So you get to the top up here, and there's like these two pillars. I'm just gonna read what you see in the chamber. So you see there appear to be sacks and crates of looted provisions that are piled in the south. Let me erase some stuff for you.
Oh, fuck.
So you see these. There's a bunch of provisions and crates in this at the south of the cave. To the west, the floor slopes toward a narrow opening that descends into darkness, which that is what you are on. So don't listen to that. You see, there's a pathway that goes to the north, like to the left of you. There's like an opening, where you hear the roar of a falling waterfall echoing. But in the middle of the cavern, you see what appears to be a large coal fire, and then beyond that, you see this bugbear with a goblin, some goblins and wolves. They're just minding their own business. They haven't seemed to notice you. This is a cool piece of art from the book that I want to show you. Like that. There's a nice throne. Clark's got this iron crown on, but they are not really hearing you or seeing you as sin. And you see Clark is like picking at his teeth with his fingernails. The two goblins are kind of just like kicking the dirt around them, and the wolf is just laying by his side.
Cool.
That's much scarier in that picture than on the D&D Beyond map.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna see all that and be like, 1 second.
Yeah, and your stealth check continues. You roll really well. You descend.
Guys, they're like right there, so I don't know if we want to all get up there and try to stealth in there, but it's looking like it's gonna be real hard to do that.
I mean, I wanted to stealth just to have an element of surprise. If we don't have that, I mean, we could easily just say, oh, we were just exploring a cave. We didn't know there'd be anyone in here, type of thing, and then try to have a conversation with him, right? Something like that.
That's good. I like that.
If he wants to have a conversation, I don't know.
Okay.
Did you tie a rope off while you were up there?
No.
Oh.
I actually.
Isn't that why you went up there first?
Yeah. And then I saw a big bugbear, 2 goblins, that wolf, and I was like, oh man.
Right.
I should tell the others.
Right. I mean, that's very much appreciated, but I mean, I suppose we could all just try to climb if there's no chance of a rope.
Oh, no problem. I can do it again.
All right.
I'll do it.
Oh, another athletics check for me.
You said acrobatic.
Acrobatics, that's right.
Let's see. How about an 11?
11 just passes.
Ooh.
Oh!
Not as graceful as the first time you guys watched Vara struggle, but she makes her way back up to the top of this embankment. And once again, you see the same room. This time the goblins have appeared to move. The 2 goblins have... One of them kind of shimmied over to this back corner looking through some stuff, and this other guy's over here looking at some stuff. You have not been noticed. At least Clark is kind of sleeping in his throne right now. You kind of see him like doing that thing where he's like nodding off. He's waking himself up.
So before she went up, I would have said, you don't have to really tie it off. You just, if you could get it around something and then just hold it, it gives you some leverage. It's not all of your strength. You're using the strength of something else. So that might help.
Right, man. Got it.
Can I try to climb up there?
Go ahead and make an athletics check or acrobatics check. Is this with her lowering the rope down and helping you, or just on your own?
Nah, just on my own. Acrobatics is a 16.
Yep, you do. You kind of watched her the first 2 times and think you got it, and you easily climb up.
Oh.
You get up there as well, and you see exactly what she sees. They don't seem to notice you currently. See this goblin's like walking over here looking at these boxes. This goblin like walks over here, disappears around the corner.
So, the rope, if I try to put it around this, what is that?
You can make like a. I mean, you can just tie it off. You're just doing it. I think it's called like a utilize action. You're just tying it to the rock. There's no. I mean, you're
know,
not
but
doing anything
if
fancy with it, are you?
No, but if I do it, are they gonna see me?
Oh, you can make a sleight of hand check. I guess that would be the best. I mean, your stealth was pretty good, but you can do a sleight of hand check just to double down.
11.
Yeah, you throw it over easily enough, and then you see Clark kind of, see him back fall asleep, and then you see that other goblin come running back into this room, trips, gets back up, brushes himself off, and goes back to a crate.
Okay, I'll throw the rope down.
Goes down there, you see this rope.
I will try to climb it.
All right, go ahead and make a athletics or acrobatics check with advantage, because you have this rope.
13?
Yeah, easily enough. Thankfully, the rope keeps you steady as you ascend. Once you get to the top, get over the hump. No one sees you, or there's no one that's suspicious. You can choose where you want to hide out.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
And this fire, there's this right here in the middle. This is a fire. Everyone can see in this room. There's a big fire.
Gotcha.
So there are shadows dancing on the walls and all that fun stuff. Yep. You see this time. You see the goblin. They come over in this corner and start looking at these boxes. The wolf gets up and walks over here. Pisses, walks back. All right, Barnabas, you climbing up?
Yeah, using the rope. Loving these NPC actions, by the way.
I gotta make the cave system feel alive.
I like it. It's working.
So yeah, athletics or acrobatics with advantage because of the rope.
Thank goodness for that. I don't know. My sandals are a little too big, man. I'm really struggling.
What'd you get?
A 7, even with advantage.
No.
Yeah, you guys hear Barnabas slipping, and you hear some debris fall down. It's kind of ironic because it goes hand in hand with your bad stealth roll as well. The rocks tumble down. You see Clark wake up. Huh? What the fuck was that noise?
Whoops.
You two over there. Go get some goblins and go check it out. Split up. One go that way, other go that way. Ripper, stay close. I love you so much. You're so pretty. He starts scratching the wolf a little bit. You see these goblins. You see one of the goblins run off, and then this goblin starts to approach.
Can I, as soon as he gets here, can I try to grab him?
He's like whistling. Like you see Clark. So I want you to, if you're gonna try to grab him, I want you to make a stealth check for me, and then make your grab check. He's like whistling. I can't just wait to see what's down here. La, 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 la.
Oh no.
You do have inspiration if you want to use that.
Yes. That was a 2. Okay. That's a little better. 12.
A 12 for
Mhm.
stealth. Okay. All right, now make your athletics or make your athletics check. You have advantage because he doesn't notice you.
What was it? Athletics?
It's athletics for you because you're trying to grapple a creature. So you got a 10 total.
Oh, I got a 12.
Yeah, so you see this little goblin approaching. You all see this goblin approaching rather fast. Fast enough. And you see him come like step forward, and his eyes start to turn as he's like about to go say something. Var just clips him hand over his mouth, pulls him back, and has him in a hold. And he's like wiggling. He's like wiggling in place. Clark does not seem to notice. It seems that maybe the bonfire had blocked vision of the goblin. But he's like.
So when Vara grabs him, is he facing out, or is his face like pushed into her chest, and that's why he's muffled?
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
I would have grabbed him on like. His
I feel she like
mouth and,
swung
Okay.
him around.
Yeah.
So since I'm right
mean-
there, I would like look at him, and my glowing eyes would just glow a little bit like brighter, just like an attempt to intimidate.
Yeah, go ahead and make an intimidation check.
I don't think I've ever rolled an intimidation check in D&D before.
Does he get an
Scary
advantage
guy.
because I'm grappling the guy?
Yeah, you can give him a. You can have advantage because of the situation.
Ooh, 18.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's like he starts pissing on himself.
Yeah, so then I'll just put my finger over my mouth. Should Barney try again?
I mean, he's gonna try again.
All right, roll me a new stealth check, and then go ahead and do the athletics check with advantage, or
Cool.
athletics, acrobatics, whatever you choose.
These are real die. Alright, stealth is 13.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
that's better than a 9.
Uh-huh. Acrobatics is dirty 20.
Nice.
Yeah, you take the fall. You learn from your mistakes as a teacher would.
Mhm.
You climb back up this embankment, and you come up and you see Vara holding this little goblin who's like pissed himself. His eyes are wide and he's quiet. As you see, Baz is intimidated.
Puffing a little.
So
So
Baz will just gesture across to it's Rivian. Is that how you pronounce it, Rivian? And just like, basically trying to say like, are you gonna do the talking or?
I'm gonna cast message on you.
Okay, that's perfect.
You got something to talk about, mate?
Yeah. Are you gonna do the talking? I mean, I don't mind, but I feel like you might be better at it.
I'm a good talker. I got this.
All right. Vara, I just whispered to you. Are you just gonna hold him here for now? I guess for now, right?
yeah, I guess. I don't know what to do. I panicked.
No, you're right. I think it worked.
Cool.
In the meantime, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Or, Rosie's gonna start walking along the wall. I
You
translate.
translate, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does this. So the roofs in this particular room, it is 30 feet above. So it's a little 30-foot, little bit of a roof above you. There's light because of the campfire. Yep.
Yes, she is on the roof.
Hell yeah. Spider pig.
Mhm.
Yeah, you guys are just. What's happening? Tell me what this goblin is just like he's giving up, holding his hands up, and he drops his hands, puts them down by his side.
Yeah, I give a
See-
thumbs up, and I will follow Rivian when he
Oh.
when he goes out there.
I'll let Rivian take the lead then. Go ahead. Clark is sitting on his throne, kind of lazily picking a bone out of his teeth.
Step out. Walk to here.
Mhm.
And then cast friendship. Or friends.
Okay.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw from the young bugbear. Uno mas, Pokemon. Give me 1 second. Let me.
It doesn't even say what the die is. What? Is it my spell? Oh, it's a 14. That's why.
DC 14. And this is a wisdom save, is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. You see his form go, kind of, he gets up and like sees you come around, sits back down and says, "You're a funny goblin. I haven't seen you before.
Yeah.
Why are you in chamber? What the hell are you here for?"
Sorry. I'm looking for the eating hole. I just wanted to make sure I'm in the right spot.
The eating hole is on the other side of the cave. What the? Are you new here, recruit?
Well, yeah, mate. I'm a weird looking goblin.
Who the fuck is this goblin over here? Who are you?
I'm also a weird-looking goblin. I mean, we're here together. I mean, we were told to come here.
You're a couple.
you were
together, couple.
Well, no, not a couple. We were told that you were recruiting new goblins here, and We're kind of a part of
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Good. Okay. Well, you can go in there and help them build up the dam a little bit better. Yeah. You you two see in this adjoining room. You see some goblins who are kind of lazily working on this wall. There's a wolf that's kind of just like laying down right there facing them watching. Clark was like, "Leave me be, I have bones to pick. I'm busy. Big bugbear." Yes.
So question, just to make sure of this. He is friends with Rivian, not friends with me, right?
Oh, I don't know, actually. Can you read the spell for me?
It says you can animate a sense of friendship towards one creature within your range. The target. That's all it says.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm thinking of a
he's
different spell. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just not hostile at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, I guess if Rivian comes towards me, I'll just lean in and say, are we going in the next room, or do we want to keep talking to him, or?
I'll like lightly elbow you and go, "It's the boss's order, mate. Let's go."
All right. Yeah, we walk into the next room.
Okay. Yeah, you see him go back to just picking his teeth out. As you guys head into the next room, Barnabas and Vara, can you two make some perception checks for me, pretty please?
Eight.
Okay.
19.
Barnabas, you're not so much able to hear what's happening behind you, but Vara, you hear from down that embankment, what you just ascended. You hear two goblins, speaking to goblins, say, "Who the fuck put a rope here? If there was a rope here, I would have took this path a lot much more than before." Other goblins like, "I don't know, man. I just work here." They say, I think I'm gonna climb that rope. It's cool looking."
Okay,
You hear some movement down there.
I'm gonna take out a dagger and hold it to the goblin's throat and go. And then I'm gonna yank the rope up. Hopefully knocking them off.
So you grab the rope, or you yank the rope up, and the goblin says, "Oh, maybe it's a snake. It just left. What happened?"
But did you mean you were pulling it up or pulling it off so they'd fall?
You know what? That would probably be smarter, but I meant up.
Oh, okay. No, I mean if that's
Yeah.
what you meant, that's what you meant. I wasn't sure what you were saying. Yeah.
You pull the rope up, and the goblins seem confused, and you don't know what else is happening because they kind of go quiet.
Can I remembering the goblin saying that they're scared of snakes, I'll just go to the edge of it and go.
Yeah, make a performance check for me.
I like it.
Oh no, I'm not. Goodness. Okay, straight roll because I
That's
have nothing.
some goofy shit.
Can I help also be making snake noses?
Yeah, you can do that. So you guys can each roll performances, or you can give her advantage.
I'll give you advantage.
Okay. Okay, that one's better. 14.
Not
Yeah.
very good.
You hear the goblins down there. I mean, thankfully these goblins aren't small. You hear the goblins down there say, "Oh, snake!" And the other one yells out, "Goblin!" And you hear some footsteps as they. You assume they run away from whatever snake was up there. We cut back over to. I'm just gonna put this guy here. Go back over to Basil and Riven. You guys come into this room, this cavern in here. I mean, it is dark in here, so you guys do have dark vision, correct? Yep. So, you guys come into this room. This cavern is half filled with two large pools of water. You see to the top right, the northeast of this cavern, there is what appears to be a narrow waterfall high in the eastern wall. that is feeding into these two pools, and you see it drains out to the western end. It looks like they have made a makeshift stream. The stream that comes out of the cave is basically goblin made, the way they have these rocks set up. Obviously, the sound of the waterfall makes this room quite loud. The goblins in front of you are actively trying to build the dam, and they look like they're talking amongst one another, but they're probably speaking in goblin. But you still want to be able to hear them. You do see that this rock wall that holds this dam it's built, but it's not up to code. But they are actively building it and trying their best. But this is only goblins you see in the room at the moment are those two goblins and this wolf. And the wolf is just kind of sleeping right next to you.
I mean, before we like get all the way into the room, I'll just say, I assume we're gonna destroy the dam, right? Yeah. All right.
Oh.
First, mate, we gotta get the guy trapped here.
Oh. Right. Okay.
Yeah. That's kind of our main mission right now.
Actually, yeah, he might. I wonder if he has the information we need, and we don't really need it from Clark. Yeah.
He might. Just follow my lead. I got this.
All right.
Sure. Wait, can I try something before you do anything?
Yeah.
Unless, I mean, Friends is only on the bugbear, right? Okay. Barnabas during this time is going to be casting Disguise Self to make himself look like a goblin.
Okay.
Okay, you don't like that? You should not do that.
No, you can do that. Can you read out what Disguise Self does? Is it alter your form? Like, what's the specifics?
Yeah, I know. I was looking this up. You make yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings on your person, look different until the spell ends. You can seem 1 foot shorter or taller and appear heavier or lighter. You must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs as you have. Otherwise, the extent of the illusion is up to you. So basically, any other humanoid is what I'm reading it as. Okay.
What does your goblin look like?
Probably like the one that Vara's holding.
Yeah, you are looking directly at this goblin, studying it. You cast a spell. You look like pretty much a clone. You might be a little bit taller still, maybe like a foot tall. How tall is your character actually?
Oh, I don't know. What's the height of the average American man? Let me look this up.
Like
I would tie up
5'9",
the
I think.
goblin while she's
Yeah, I want to say
doing
5'9".
He's 5'9".
So you're a 4'9" goblin. So you're a little bit taller.
Okay.
But it's it's better than just walking out as old Barnabas.
Nice. Great. All right. I'm just gonna walk past these two, and
Okay.
I'll under my breath I'll be like, Missoula Rivian, and I'll just like keep walking.
You see this goblin just walk past you.
Wait,
Yeah,
what did you say?
Clark-
I didn't understand what you said, Emily. What'd you say?
I'm just gonna say your guys' names under my breath as I walk
Gotcha.
through.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you begin to walk back, Clark. Hold on. Clark in common. No, Clark in common. Holy shit, it's hard to say.
Kargan Klon.
As you walk into the room and towards that other chamber, he's like, "So, what'd you see? What made that noise over there?" He thinks you were a goblin, the goblin that walked over there to look at the noise.
Yeah, I'm still looking into it, man. Sorry, I had to come back to get something. Just keep walking.
Oh, okay. Clark's in a good mood, so I'll let that slide.
Thanks, boss.
That's more like it. Get out there, champ.
Clark made friends today.
Yeah, in his diary.
Yeah.
Diary. Dog made friends today. Dog so happy.
Yeah, you walk past Baz and Rivian.
Mhm.
You see the two goblins who they moved a little further down. They slowly moving, making their way down. That wolf still just right there.
Cool. I'm going to be walking past them and just say, "Hey, Clark wants us to check something out up front. There's apparently a bit of a commotion."
The goblin looks at you, shakes his head, puts his rock down, stands up, stretches, and walks to the front. walks out of the chamber. This goblin follows. You're walking with them?
Just for a little bit. I'll stop around here.
Yeah, so they're like walking down this way. It's pretty much pitch black in here at this point. So you kind of like lose them as they step around this stone stairway. You lose them when they go around the corner.
Cool.
But nonetheless. Okay.
Give a thumbs up to Bazool and Rivian.
Yep. The wolf is still there.
We can ignore him.
Make some stealth checks to get around the wolf. The wolf kind of saw Goblin Barnabas and just kind of like.
Are we all making stealth checks?
Just Riven and Baz right now. Barnabas is masquerading as a goblin.
I got a natural 20 for a 24.
You're sneaky. Stealthy.
I got a natural 9 for Nitch 9.
Ooh.
I'm a 9.
Ooh.
Wait, you straight roll stealth checks?
No, I
love
don't.
that.
No, it's 5 plus 4.
You have inspiration or anything like that?
I don't.
Donkey. Yeah, so as Rivian sneaks away past the wolf, as you go to step, you kind of step on it, sound like, like growls at you.
I
It's
instantly
lunging.
cast thaumaturgy. And do something similar to the other goblin, but this time I'm actually using thaumaturgy, so my eyes, they like grow like really bright and just glare down at this wolf.
Yeah, go ahead and make an intimidation check on this wolf.
15. I just do one of these and then I keep walking.
It like runs this way, away from y'all.
That was pretty cool.
I just shrug.
We're gonna go back to Vara. Vara, what are you doing with this goblin? the
Sorry, I
goblin's,
totally
like,
left you there.
the goblin's like tied up with his hands over his mouth like this, and his eyes are just wide. He's like,
Yeah, I get done tying up the goblin. I look over. I'm like, oh, I guess Barnabas left. Well, is the bugbear asleep?
you can peek around and take a look real quick. Yeah, you kind of. I'm gonna roll. See if you can sleep. You want high or low?
Low.
Basically, you want me to roll what you call. So I'm gonna roll for low.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. You peek around the corner and you see Larg.
Okay. What about the wolf?
Okay, you want high or low?
Low.
Wow. I rolled a 2.
Oh.
Is that on a
you
D100?
A D100, I rolled a 2.
Nice.
You see Clark and this wolf are cuddling in this throne. Clark is like swaddling him, like rocking him like a baby as they're sleeping on each other. It's very cute, even though they're gross. It's a little grosser goblinoid. But it's very cute. Very cute.
Okay. I'm gonna like double check there's no sharp objects in this corner. He doesn't have a sharp object. If he does, I take it.
Yeah, you take his little scimitar. And he's like he's like trying to gesture that you take his sword from him.
Have it back later, man. And then I sneak this way.
All right, go ahead and roll stealth check. You can have it with actually it's just normal because this is a passive perception thing. So go ahead and roll it.
Ooh. 30-20.
Yeah, you tiptoe past and you see your party. You see a little goblin to the left, which is a little taller than the one that you left behind, so you know it's Barnabas. You see Riven and Baz from this dam.
Hey.
We're gonna go try to rescue the guy who wasn't friends with us. What is his name? Sildar. We're gonna go try to find Sildar.
So we need to take the shortcut, go past the snake.
But I feel like that was if we went past the wolves, right? It must be different coming from up here, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's the
I
same.
don't know.
Don't we go
All I
have to
know
go
is we
past
have
the
to
bridge, yeah?
cross the bridge, yeah.
Right.
One-eyed Larry.
Hopefully we can bypass the snake part and it's just the bridge, but I will see. Who knows from up here?
Yep.
Do-do-do-do.
So as you guys move in that direction, you see that there are these steps that kind of descend, and then there's an alternate pathway, and you see what looks to be a beginning of a little ladder bridge. Yeah, you cut around and you look over. You see, if you guys are gonna make your way through that little tunnel right there, you need to make a stealth check for me. I assume Rosie the tarantula is just following above.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think whenever you go in, like, to see through your familiar, you kind of have to go catatonic for a second. So I think you're doing that scouting, remembering where you go.
Very much, yeah. Not smooth.
Yeah. It takes some time, but it's work.
You said stealth?
Yes, sorry.
19.
Dirty 20.
Very nice.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Cute. 16.
16. Yeah, you guys all feel very stealthy. You see at the other side of this bridge is a goblin. He's actually a little closer as these other goblins have passed beneath him. It's kind of drawn his attention to the middle of the bridge, and he's looking out, just watching to see what's happening. He very much does not notice any of you over there.
One of them.
These are
Larry.
Are these 5-foot squares?
Yeah, they're 5 foot squares.
5 foot, okay.
That is Larry. One-eyed Larry.
Oh, I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy
Okay.
and create a phantom sound from underneath the bridge of just like really eerie whispers.
Cool.
Just saying, Larry, Larry, Larry.
He's gonna roll a wisdom save.
All right.
See how this affects his psyche. He rolled pretty well. So this is what happens. He like, you hear him say in common, "Them damn voices are speaking to me again."
Yeah, I love it. Are there
That
any
ain't nothing new.
Are there any like torches or anything around him, or is it completely dark here too?
It's completely dark here as well.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's pretty much only lit in Clark's area, and then over where they have Sildar, it's gonna be lit up too.
Okay. I just wanted to try to mess with him. I don't know what anybody else's plans were.
That was a
I got
good one.
this.
I like that idea. That was pretty cool. He rolled a 17, so I mean,
Gotcha. Yeah, that's
yeah,
good.
it was a pretty good roll.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Rivian? You said
I'm
something.
just gonna walk past.
yeah.
Act like
He's,
nothing's happening.
yeah, he's like teetering the bridge, like looking out, waiting for something.
I mean, I guess I would just follow him. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, y'all rolled really well. You can just walk past this guy. I'm not gonna be bashful about it. Y'all absolutely scored really good stealth rolls. Like he's like as he's passing, he's like, man, I'm good at this fucking job.
Yeah. Just rocking
just
back
like-
and forth on his feet, like,
Yeah, he's like,
so proud of himself.
woo.
My one eye's keeping an eye out.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys make your way into this next area. Reveal a little more. It looks like the wall turns a little bit. And go ahead and make another stealth check as you kind of come into this next portion of the case.
Only good rolls. Come
You do hear from up ahead. You hear someone getting pummeled and beat on. You hear the sounds of someone getting punched. You hear
Bless
some
you.
goblins. You hear some goblins
Thank
cackling like, "Look at this guy! We're beating the shit out of him."
All right, I got an 18 for stealth.
That's very good.
Twinkies, me too.
Nice. Good job.
I got a 15.
Very good. Barney, what'd you get?
I'm so sorry. 7.
Okay, so I'll let the scene play out a little bit because Barnabas is the last to go. The rest of you guys are pretty good. As you kind of come around this bend, you guys kind of come around. Barnabas, you like thought you were walking in the correct way, and you hit the wall, and you go, "Oh fuck!"
Oh, right.
Larry looks over. Who the fuck are you? And the goblin, Larry the goblin, attempts to charge towards you.
What? I'm just a new guy.
Oh wait, you're a goblin. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
He's like, I'm the only one that's supposed to be on watch. Get on, go, get on.
Sorry, man.
Fuck. I was just talking how good I was doing, and you scared the shit out of me. That's not cool, man.
You saw me though.
Yeah, I'm good at my job. Yep. You go ahead and yep, absolutely crushed it. Cool. Yeah, you guys kind of come around this bend. I'm gonna just read out what you guys see, and I'll reveal what happens when you get. So this large cave is divided into. It looks like it's divided from where you're at. There's kind of like a little bit of a ledge that climbs up a little way, 10-foot high encampment or escarpment. You see, there's a steep, narrow staircase that leads up to that upper edge. The air in here is hazy as there is a fire that is just cooking some miscellaneous meat. There's very pungent smell coming off of it. You hear what? This room is just filled with a bunch of scents. It's the miscellaneous meat, the stinks, and also these goblins are very dirty. They don't smell good. It smells like BO in here. Someone needs to bring the Axe body spray and make it crazy. You hear the from the place that goes up. You hear the grunts of someone getting absolutely just hammered and welled on. I'm just gonna reveal it for ease of everything. There is this little path. This is that little shortcut you were told about. But that's what you guys see. Obviously you don't see Sildar yet, but you do hear the noises coming up from there. And there's only one person up there. You see Eric. Well, you don't see, but Eric's up there beating the shit out of him. There's a little goblin, like, encouraging him. But the other ones are mainly in their beds, sleeping. There's one guy that's still awake, poking the fire. So these guys right here are all asleep. This guy's just poking the fire. Anybody?
So, I'm thinking we send Barnabas up there to talk to them.
I mean, that's where I was leaning to. That makes the most sense, I think.
Yeah, maybe Big Boss in there wants to see the prisoner or something.
Yeah.
This seems a little dangerous.
I mean, we're all here, right? So you can basically say something to the effect of, we know their names, right? He shared their names with us, Eric and Yimik. Yeah.
Eric and Yimik.
So he advised you to kill those two first if you have to.
So you can just go in there and say, Eric, Yimik, boss wants the captive in his quarters, something like that.
Food. It's the food.
The food?
He is the food.
Yeah, he is the
food.
Mate's going down, so might as well.
Well, I will remind you, all those provisions in that room, there were several like stamps and logos. Vara, you did recognize those stamps and logos as one of the businesses within Phandelver. Forgot to mention that one there. Sorry for getting any else.
All right. Well, I will walk into the room. Rosie will continually be on the ceiling.
It's lit up in here too, so you don't have to go into her, but she continues to follow above.
She's there for a sneak attack if needed.
Hell yeah. I love it.
You know, I'm ready to have her drop on somebody and do a chill touch for her. Like, I'm ready.
Yeah. You walk in, you see these goblins that are just snoozing away. The goblin in the fire, like, he like looks up at you, gives you a nod.
Full nod back.
Turns back to the fire. But you make your way through the room and eventually get to those steps. And as you're climbing up, you see Sildar Hallwinter, which is this he's this not old man, but he is wearing. Let me just send you a better picture of him. Video Ninja has a picture of what he's wearing. He is shackled to his hands. He's an older man. He's got this yellow and red garb, and his sword has been removed from him, but he is just tied to this stalagmite, getting absolutely pummeled by this meaner-looking goblin. And this other goblin next to him is just cheering on this guy. He's like, yeah, beat the shit out of him, man! The other guy's like, I'm beating the shit out of him, man! And they're just wailing on him.
Looking good, man.
The other goblin looks at you and says, hey there!
Hey,
What's up?
Eric, boss wants this one. And gesture to Sildar.
He goes, Eric looks to you and says, for what? I thought I was assigned to just pummel and beat. That's what I'm doing. I do.
You did a great job. He wants you too to give you an award for that.
Really?
Yeah, maybe a raise.
Oh, you don't get paid. You get raises?
You know? We should talk about that more in here.
Yeah, that's not cool. What the fuck, man?
Well, anyway, the
He-
boss
he
wants to. Yeah.
He looks to you and he's like, why are you speaking common? What's
Practicing.
up with that? Oh, make a persuasion check,
I
actually.
like
Let's see how did I do. Oh no. 3.
Let me see if he believes you. He's gonna roll an insight check.
That was.
Okay, cool.
What did you roll?
I'm rolling that one.
Oh my.
Oh yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, help me get him down. I guess we carry him over there together. We talk about raise.
Yeah. So, what's your current base pay? We'll start carrying him.
0.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
I get it.
He begins to untie Sildar from this. So I said, okay. Make sure to put your. Where's your weapons at? Where's your scimitar? Did you leave? You probably left it back there.
Yeah, I left it.
Yeah.
I didn't think I needed it.
Yeah. No, we got this guy pretty much.
Mhm.
Pretty much.
I mean,
dead.
look at him. He's so weak.
Yeah, freaking humans are just so easy to beat up
Mhm.
on. All right, let's take
Give him
him.
a whack.
All right, he walks in tandem. You guys are both kind of like holding up Sildar. The other goblin just like looks down. Man. Okay, I guess I don't get to watch anything anymore. And you walk with Eric, Sildar, as you guys. You guys and the others see Barnabas coming back with the what the hell?
So many things.
You come back with
I'm backing up.
guys.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'll just follow you with these two.
Are we gonna try to sneak
So
by
slowly.
Larry again?
Yeah, make another stealth check as you guys walk past Larry.
Oh shit, 21.
18.
Hell yeah.
22 again.
Nice.
Larry's like, ah.
I'm having the best time.
He's like, as you pass, he says in Goblin Savaro, you hear, I wonder what those other goblins were running after. Oh well.
I'm gonna hide in the water
Nice.
Okay.
so they can pass.
Let me see how deep the water is real quick.
Actually, hold on. That might be stupid. Yeah.
It's fun though.
No, I'm gonna hide in. I'm gonna hide in the water.
All right, yeah. So go ahead and make another stealth check. They are fallen, Barnabas, Goblinus.
15.
Okay. Basil, I'm gonna let Baz and Rivian have a. What are you two doing as you guys come into this room? You guys pass Larry. You know your companion is approaching with the Sildar.
As Eric passes, I want to use my cantrip, my best cantrip of friends, to try and just persuade him to give me him.
to give Sildar over to you, so you're gonna try to persuade Eric. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, so we'll whenever he gets over there, we'll handle that. So the goblin's following you, Barnabas. Larry obviously hears you guys approaching, and he's like, "Oh, I'm watching you. Be careful." Eric's like,
Good.
yeah, dude, whatever.
Keep going.
As he walks past, and we all get away from him, he says, "This fucking guy." He walks past. Go ahead and he has to make a wisdom save, correct?
Yeah, wisdom 14.
Wisdom 14. Wisdom 14. Here we go. I'm getting D10s out of my D20. Oh. 17. He passes. So yeah, he comes around the corner and sees you casting your magic. And he's like, hey, what the?
Can I say something before?
Sure.
Sorry, I'm new around here. I'm just trying to find my way around the place, mate.
He looks at you. Looks to Barnabas. Let's kill him. Yeah. He like turns to try to stab Rivian. I need y'all to roll initiative. As this one goblin is about to fight.
What a
So-
freak.
I got a 17.
17. Hold up. What the hell? What in the hell is going on here? Okay, so you guys got a.
Alright, I got a 17. I'll be right back.
Here you go for it. 17. What the fuck am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I can't figure the system out. Alright. What did he get? He said he got a 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did Barnabas get?
7.
That's your lucky number today.
I know, apparently, on both the internet and the real dice.
What did you get, Rivian?
13.
13. Mara?
16.
Very nice. Obviously Rosie shares the same initiative as.
Oh, actually, wait, I think she gets her own initiative.
Oh, roll her initiative then.
Actually, she got the same initiative. She got a 7.
That's fucking funny. Holy shit, that's funny. Alright, so here's a turn order. I'm gonna go get some water real quick.
Cool.
I'll pick back up. I mean, you guys are gonna beat the shit out of this goblin. So I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Almost looked perfect.
Everybody went away. We'll be right back.
So you see Rivian's attempt to cast Friend's spell as this goblin tries to get Barnabas, who is in goblin form, to help attack. Baz, you see this happen, and you're first to go.
Alrighty then.
Let's put this guy right here.
So yeah, I would step out here. I don't even know if he saw me back there, but he does now.
He's like, whoa!
Yeah, and so I'm just gonna start with a poison spray.
Okay.
Yeah. What is it? Shit.
It fell.
Oh no, I don't think that's gonna hit. That was an 11.
11 misses. Yeah, this guy has some. He has a chain shirt on. He doesn't have a shield because he left it behind, but he does have a chain shirt.
Okay, and then I will a bonus action shillelagh.
Okay.
So that is ready for any melee.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, I'll just duck back a little bit here.
Okay. All right, we
And
go over to
that's-
Barrow.
Yep.
Barrow, you are ducked down behind the wall. You hear some commotion, and you hear the goblin attempt to turn the tides of battle in his favor.
Cool. I stand up.
The
Or
goblin.
I-
Oh!
Then I'll. Can I like fit through here, or is that blocking the way?
You can get through there. You can parkour over it. It's fine.
Cool. I will hit him with my quarterstaff.
Go for it.
$18 to hit.
Yes.
Wow, a whopping 3 points of damage. Oh wait,
Better.
I rolled the wrong dice. Just
Hey.
kidding. That's funny. I rolled a 3 on this one, but 5 points of damage.
Okay. So it is. Nah! He lets out a grunt of pain.
Hold on. Can I bonus action? Can I do an unarmed strike or
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if well, I guess I can go bonk and then bonk.
Yeah, that's what you did last session. We played
Okay.
if you did that.
Cool. I didn't hit.
Okay.
Yep, I think that's it. I'm gonna be right in his face.
Cool. Alright, we go over to Rivian.
Are cantrips technically still bonus actions or no? No, it
Depends
says
on
one
the
action.
cantrip,
Never
I
mind.
think. Yeah.
Yeah.
It says one action. Never mind. Anyways, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
He needs to make a DC Wisdom 14.
Oh, he's killing 17. He passes.
Damn it.
Yeah, that was a
Okay.
good roll. All right. Anything else
And
you want to
that's
try to do? That's it. Awesome. We go to Barnabas's turn. Rosie's above you.
Barnabas is absolutely shouting along with Eric. He's like, "Yeah, let's get him!" And he is going to hold his chill touch while Rosie walks over and drops onto
Okay.
Eric,
Yeah.
and we're gonna do a chill touch.
Yep. Yeah, Eric's like, yeah, we're gonna kill him.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Cool.
This is a
One-
familiar, right, Emily?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
you can
okay.
cast through your
Yeah,
familiars.
yeah.
Most
I
people
only
don't
learned
know.
that last session, so
Yeah,
It's
most
pretty
people don't know
amazing.
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So 8 damage.
8 damage. Yeah, he's like He's like, yeah, we're gonna kill. And just like, what's because it's necrotic damage. I'm pretty sure it's not cold.
It is,
damage.
yeah, it's necrotic
Yeah, it's
damage.
very misleading. He's like, oh, I feel some ghostly hands in my body. He is bloody now.
Cool.
But we go over to Eric's turn. Eric, bloodied, is going to seeing the odds not in his favor. He is going to take the disengage action as a bonus action because he's a goblin.
No.
He's gonna move 5 or 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna run there. And as action, he's going to yell out to Clarg, Clarg! There's people in here trying to hurt me! And you! He uses his action to basically summon help from Clarg. So, with that, I'm going to just bring this back up. Guy in the corner's tied up. He ain't going anywhere. I'm going to add these two to the initiative. Just gonna roll them. Rolled in. We go over to Sildar, who is basically unconscious, 1 HP.
Ooh.
He's like, ugh. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's his turn. Baz, you hear this goblin shout out to get Clark's help.
Yeah. Let me see. If there's anything I can do here. I think, having come through and seen that the rock wall that they were building was not the best rock wall. 5, 10, 15. Jump into the water.
Hell yeah. Whoop.
Go a little bit further. And he's just gonna... How deep is this water? You never really said that.
It doesn't give me a specific... Let me double check. Because I don't want this to be incorrect. It is not listed, but it is deep enough to make them make some sort of check if they're in the line of fire wherever the wall's built. It'll be a 10-foot line.
So basically, what I would do is I would cast thaumaturgy, like, I don't know, 20 feet in front of me, to create some tremors in the ground.
Okay.
And then I would just reach out with my foot and kick the rock wall in front of me to try to bust through it.
Yeah. You easily enough would do that. I mean, you can go ahead and make a kind of an athletics check to assist with the thaumaturgy.
The thaumaturgy is actually, it's just it doesn't do anything. It's just for effect. Yeah.
Okay.
So the basically the kick is whether or not the rocks actually
fall apart.
Yeah. So athletics, it's a dirty 20.
Yeah, you kick and kick, and eventually the rock gives way, and you see water just spills out. It starts flowing rapidly. It hits Eric. As it hits Eric, he has to make a dexterity save, which he passes surprisingly. He doesn't go under the water. He stands true. You see, he's still struggling. You see the fire that is deeper in the cavern gets put out instantly as the water rushes in. You feel that this stream may continue for maybe another 6 seconds. So next round. Okay. By then, at the end of everyone's turn, next round, it'll be done.
Okay.
But for the most part, it's going to make them have to make a check when they enter it to see if they go.
Gotcha.
Get washed away.
And that's it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Do I have to make a check now that the water's rushing past me?
Yeah,
Okay.
you do. Yeah, because it's pulling you through.
Yeah.
It's a DC 10 dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god, why am I missing? It's Yeah, 15.
Yeah, you easily. I mean, you can even if you have movement, you can still move away. But you're gonna be actively like being pulled towards the current that's flowing out.
Okay. Yeah, I think
yeah.
I think if I only kick the wall in front of me, I'd probably move like back to here. I think that's all I have
Yeah,
left.
for sure.
Yeah.
All right, we go over to the wolf's turn. The wolf, Ripper, the stripper, is gonna go. He gets up, out of his arm, so he uses half a movement to get out of Clark's arm. He's gonna move 5, 10, 15. Have to make his save. Passes. It's considered difficult terrain, so he only gets to about right there. That was his movement. He's gonna use He's gonna dash to get closer. So 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You see this wolf come charging around. You see Ripper come just running around the corner, viciously ground, fur soaked and wet. He's coming for one of the party members. Var, it's your turn.
5, 10, 15. Can I go through his space?
Yeah.
20, 25.
I'm trying to kill Eric.
Yeah.
Over.
Oh.
I guess I should put some better music on, though.
Natural 20 for 24.
That definitely hits his little goblin brain.
It's a double die. That's 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Yeah, you... Tell me how you kill Eric.
I imagine I'm like running. I'm like, oh shit, I need to get over here. So I run. And when I get close, I'm gonna do like a little hop and go both handed and just go bop right on his head.
Nice.
Yeah, his head just caves in. A soft goo leaks out as his brain matter just leaks out of his ears. He is dead. Dead. Gone, and he just washes down the stream.
Oh no. Okay.
But dead. Cool. We go over to the bugbear's turn. The bugbear. Trying to get you guys music real quick. So sorry. That's these. Boom shakalaka. There we go. I think. Is it playing? Hello? There we go. It's playing. Sorry. But yeah, you see that goblin wash away. The bugbear gets off his throne. 5, 10, 15. He's gonna make his dex save. He fails his dex save. You see him start to get washed away. He's basically pushed against that far wall, and he is going to take some damage from the water. 2d6 damage. Oh, he takes 9 points of bludgeoning damage as he loses his footing and just makes his head just bashes against one of the rocks. It's Rivian's turn. Rivian is out. We're just gonna say he is gonna take the help action and help Barnabas or one of the companions do damage to the wolf. That's what he's doing. It's Barnabas' turn.
Wasn't expecting to not have an extra 30 seconds to think. I think Barnabas will just do a chill touch against the wolf.
For sure. And you're getting helped by Rivian, so you have advantage on the attack roll.
Cool. 22.
Yeah.
5 damage.
Hell yeah. The wolf is bloodied. Oh,
Cool.
music bot is messed up. Awesome. Anything else you want to do?
Have Resi move for another one of those.
Yeah, for sure. We go over to Sildar. Sildar's gonna just do his thing, stay there. Baz, it's your turn. The stream from the water has faded, succumbed. The water is gone
Okay.
as this pool is empty. There's more so just a little trickle coming out of that hole. There's a waterfall to the top right there, but it's not strong enough to, since there's not much more water than there was before.
Yeah, I think Baz would just hop over and bring his staff down on the wolf
All right, go for it.
with this shillelagh. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, minimum damage, 5.
Oh, yeah, you do a heavy blow, but it's still clinging to life. It's badly. Some ribs are probably broken. Maybe its spine's broken, but it's still standing, still fighting.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, the wolf is gonna go. He is going to probably just lash out at Bass since he was the last one to hit him. So. Oh my god, I rolled a natural 20 on you. So.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Okay. I don't ever do that against anyone else.
I know, it's usually me.
So. Let's discuss the dice. $13 points of piercing damage.
Baz is down.
Oh,
Hot damn.
no.
Yep. Bass falls as the wolf takes a hefty bite out of him. Bass is unconscious. We go over to Vara. You just saw this wolf absolutely bite the fuck out of Bass.
Okay, I go over here and I hit the wolf.
Go for it.
Uh, 12.
12 misses, sadly.
Okay. I'm gonna unarmed strike.
Go for it.
Maybe if I can. $14.
Hits.
Oh, yay. Okay.
The wolf.
Ooh. 8.
Yeah, what's it look like as you kill this wolf?
I just do an uppercut in his jaw.
Yeah, it falls to the ground in a heap of bones and blood. Dead. We go over to Clark, the bugbear.
Wait.
Oh, we go back over to Vara, the monk.
Okay. So I use 5 feet of movement, so 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll stay right here.
Okay. We go to Clark. Clark stands up with half his movement. He's going to move 5 feet towards you. Clark is going to turn your bones into throne. Pretty girl. He's going to make his multi-attack. You. Hold on. I'm tripping. He's going to make just a Morningstar attack to you. Jesus Christ. I can't read. Oh, it's a 13 to hit.
Nope.
Stay still, let me kill you. He misses. We go over to Rivian. It's your turn. You just watch Baz get gnawed on by a wolf and go down. Mara turned the corner to go beat some bugbear ass.
Beat bugbear ass.
Beat bugbear butt. Alliteration.
I don't have any heals, so I guess I will try to help out. 30. As I enter the room, I will try and cast Vicious Mockery again.
All right. Let's say a wisdom save.
Yeah, it's a Wisdom 14.
He fails.
I'm gonna say, I lied to you. I'm not a goblin. No. And he takes
You were my brother.
5 damage.
Nice. He is now bloodied.
Sweet.
I'm gonna get you, butthead.
For my bonus action, I will use Bardic Inspiration and give it to Vara.
Hell yeah.
You
What's
have
that
an
look like?
As I say that to the bugbear, I just turn and put a thumbs up.
Hell yeah.
Vara.
Hell yeah. I love it. Awesome. So, with that, we go over to Barnabas.
How's Sildar looking now?
Sildar is still 1 HP. He's conscious, unlike your friend.
Okay, he is conscious.
Yeah, I mean, he's clinging to life. He's tough, but he's not out.
Okay. Barnabas will be like, Sildar, can you just shout if you see anything coming?
He just nods.
Okay. And then he will come over here, and Rosie will come down here, and we're gonna do the chill, touch, and drop combo.
Go for it. Go for it.
A nat 20.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
not entirely sure what that means for spells. I do it so rarely.
you just roll double the dice that you would normally roll.
That's exciting. Oh my goodness. What's the math? 14 damage. We got a bite.
That's a heavy blow. How do you kill Clark the bugbear?
Oh my
Wow.
god. Shit. I mean, like, Rosie will just like drop on his like snout, and then like you'll just see it like turn black maybe and like start to rot a little bit. That's like what necrotic damage does, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he'll fall.
It's like
Yeah,
a brown recluse.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
He is exactly what you said happens to him. He falls down backwards, dead. Little puff of poof, air comes out of his lungs. His last breath escapes his lips. The battle's over. Sildar is watching as best as a human can in these dark caves, but he is listening. Baz is still unconscious. We end combat. Baz is still unconscious. Go ahead and roll a death save for me, Craig.
Con, right?
Constitution saving throw, yes sir.
Dirty 20.
20. That is a 1 success. You guys all see. You all remember the little goblin was saying that there is 2 potions of healing within the supplies nearby. That memory
I-
kind of kicks to your head when you see this happen.
I do believe I have a healer's kit though.
Okay.
When I. Oh man. I don't know exactly what that does.
I'll look around for the health potions.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna stabilize him.
Okay.
Oh, there's 10 uses in this. Okay.
Sweet.
Cool. What do I do?
It should say. Go ahead and make an investigation check, Ethan. It should say in the 5. You don't have much luck finding this potion. I will tell you that right off the jump, son. Let me go to your medicine kit. Look, if you click on the medicine kit, it should tell you. There should be like a
says
DC.
the healer's kit, 10 uses. You can expend 1 of the uses to stabilize an unconscious.
Yeah, you just
person.
mark 1 charge. Yeah, just mark 1 charge off, and you can stabilize them. I don't think it brings them up to 1 HP. I think it just makes them
No.
not die.
Yeah, he's just not gonna die.
So you definitely do that.
More
Mark 1
time to
charge
find a
off.
potion.
Vara, you look down, or Barnabas, you look over the dead body of Clark and see a little key hanging around his neck. That's probably the only thing of value you see on him at the moment.
Oh,
You look to his throne and see a treasure chest. The key looks like it potentially fits in the keyhole.
I will go try it just in case. I'll
Yeah.
just see if it works.
The key breaks. No, yeah, you unlock the treasure chest. Inside the treasure chest, you find the 2 potions of healing, that jade statue, a frog, some gold.
Mm-hmm.
The logistics we can get into later.
Okay.
But yeah,
Cool. I will come back in the other room with the potion of healing and ask if it's still needed for Baz.
Yes,
All right.
Yeah.
I
definitely needed.
give him a potion. A potion of healing. Or I pour it down his throat. I don't know how hurt he actually is.
Yeah, I'm still unconscious. I'm just not on death's door, so.
Oh, okay,
Someone
yeah.
would
I'll
have to
just
pour it. Yeah.
I'll just pour it down his throat.
chug jug.
Glug. Let me see what healing potions do again. Is it like a 1d4? I forget.
I think it's 2.
Yeah, did it change with the new rule?
It's 2d4 plus 2 now.
I see. No, it's another one of those things that I like never use, so I don't know if I do.
Yeah.
Let's see. You regain 6 hit points.
That's pretty good.
Sweet.
Good.
How do I get rid
Cool.
of the just success?
You should be able just to succeed it out. I think there's a way just to
Oh,
add
I see.
healing to it.
I see. How much was it? Sorry. 6?
6. Yeah.
And Sildar looks over to Barnabas feeding this potion. Looks up. Can I have that other one, please?
Absolutely. And I will go do the same for Sildar.
Actually, hold on to it. If I
Do not.
if I come to, I can just heal him and we can save the potion.
Perfect.
So yeah, like when I come to, I'll just be like, oh.
You look pretty rough, buddy.
Level 1 sucks. And then,
Sildar's like, tell me about it. I was getting the shit beat out of me earlier.
and so I would cast Healing Word on him. 2d4 plus 4. Come on. Oh shit. So 8 he gets back.
Perfect. He is at 9 HP now, which is much better than 1. He you see the youth return to his body. Not the youth, but you see his wounds heal. And you all, as you get done healing, you hear from further into the cave system, you hear what sounds like a bunch of goblins returning back to where you guys may be at. You hear some movement. Sildar does not look like he wants to fight with that, and he says, "We should probably leave somehow. I don't know how we do that. I mean, I can fight if I get a weapon. I can grab a weapon off of one of these goblins. But I think we should sneak out."
Yeah, let's get out of here, guys.
He says, "Do we want to take the cargo with us too? The provisions, or we just want to leave that?"
I mean, I kind of wanted to look around some.
Okay,
Didn't that goblin say if we just cut off his head and show them, that they'll just run?
I have no idea.
Cut it
I'm
off!
talking to you.
No, yeah, you're right. That's
I'll take the goblin scimitar I took
Mhm.
and chop off his head.
Yeah, no snowflake, but you do chop his head off. Chop his head off.
Snowflake.
You chop his head off. What do you do with it after that?
I'm gonna go over here to like this corner or whatever. I'm just gonna set the head there.
Yeah, you kind of like tuck back around that corner and see a whole group of goblins just like come into the foyer.
Oh,
Oh god.
They come in, see the bugbear, see the bugbear's head, and they all let out some awkward like cheers and slap each other's
Oh,
high
God.
fives. Are you still out there? Are you like displaying that the head's out there? Are you holding it above? What are you doing? Mara?
yeah. I guess I would just hold it up and be like, and I'll speak in goblin too.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, guys, you're free from this tyrant who's been keeping you here. This is your home, whatever. We're just gonna check out a few things and then we'll leave. Sound good?
They all just like nod.
Cool. Oh, I need to go untie a goblin. She says that.
What?
To herself.
Barnabas is just gonna be a plant in the background this whole time. He's just gonna be like, "Yeah, we love the humans."
And some of the goblins like, I don't like humans that much, but yay, Clog's dead.
So did we find
That's
all
all.
the did we find all the copper that was talked about?
That's what you
what
are
I
about to
wanna
do, right? That's
find.
what
Okay.
you're about to do right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure
Yeah,
what
those-
was in the chest. I didn't hear what you said, so.
Yeah, those goblins pretty much dip out of existence as the battle map changes to an art piece as you guys are inside the battle.
Yeah, I want to untie that goblin.
Yeah.
Give him his scimitar back. I want my rope back, mostly, but...
Yeah, the
Okay.
goblin.
Here you go, man. I promised.
All right, thanks. Bye. He runs out. But nonetheless, there are no more threats in this cave. Sildar is there with all of you. The supplies are, there are piles of sacks and crates that. Jayla, Vara, you notice that they're all marked with the image of a blue lion. You know this as the symbol of the Lion Shield Coster, which is a merchant company with a warehouse and trading post in Phandelver.
Lion shield, what?
Coaster, or Coster, Coster. You know the owner of the building is named Lennon Greywind.
Like linen? Like fresh
Yes.
linen?
Yes, Lennon Greywind. Whoever makes these fucking names up, I need a pay raise. Because they're obviously just not throwing a bone.
Yeah.
They're just saying fuck the DM.
They're just looking around their house like, ooh.
Yep.
Linen.
Nonetheless, you guys take the necessary time to search the area, give it a full pat down. There is 1,700 copper,
Oh,
150 silver, one potion of healing now since y'all use one of them, and there is that little jade statuette frog with golden orbs for eyes that's worth 40 gold. The frog can fit in a pocket or a pouch.
I would have taken it.
Yep, I had no doubt.
I'll really tie the room together.
Yep. You guys also level up. Whoa!
Whoa. I was hoping, but I didn't want to say anything.
You didn't want to jinx it. You guys level up. Sildar just sits in idle animation in the corner while you do all y'all stuff.
What are you guys doing?
But you guys can feel free to level up right now, or we can save it for off stream if you want. We're gonna do a little bit more role play, maybe some more information gathering.
Yeah.
But nonetheless,
so that's 425 copper for everyone. 37. I guess the 0.5 would just be 5 more copper.
Yeah.
So 37 silver plus 5 more copper.
Thank you for doing the math.
Alright, yeah.
a lot of money.
What was
Even
it?
though it's
One
just
more
copper.
One more time.
So it's gonna be 430 copper,
430 copper.
and then it's gonna be 37 silver.
Yeah.
Cool. And then the potion of healing can go to whoever. And
Sounds-
then B-Man has the Jade Frog.
E-man.
B-man.
Mhm.
That's what I'm gonna start
B-Man.
calling him. That's what
I
I'm
like
gonna
it.
start calling him.
I'll take it.
Alright, are we leveling up now? That'd be cool.
Yeah, if you guys wanted to level up now, we can definitely do it on stream.
Yeah, I'm already in the middle of it.
Cool.
So if we actually leveled up, like before we started searching, like while Baz was still unconscious, like if that was already like when we were leveling up, like as he was brought to, you would see him like immediately transform into, fuck, I don't know, whatever
Chicken.
yeah, like a quartered 1/4 CR. I don't know what it would be, but yeah, you see him transform into like an animal, and then as soon as he's revived, he would like switch back.
Sildar's like, does he do that often, or is that new?
We
Aren't you guys
just-
traveling companions? You've been on the road for
probably
years?
just met him
or...
today, mate.
Oh, shit.
Well, a couple days ago, my bad.
Well, that's quite a thing. Pretty cool. I can't do that.
That's
cries a
pretty
little bit.
sick, man.
What's sick?
The whole thing you just did.
I wouldn't have seen it because it like happened like while I was unconscious, and then when I was brought to consciousness, I would have been
Oh.
Baz again. So I'd be like, what whole thing? What happened?
You know what? You're cool, man.
All right. I mean, thank you to whoever brought me back up.
That'd be B-Man over there.
Bonnie, thank you. I really appreciate
It's all
it.
good, man.
Thank you.
Thank you all for saving me as well. I appreciate that. I didn't expect to make it out of this alive. So, you have my gratitude
And my axe.
and my no sword scimitar.
Oh, my HP is fixed.
No, I mean,
Why?
actually, we have some questions for you. Do you know what happened to insert name here? Gundren. The goblin we talked to didn't know where he was taken, and obviously we didn't get a chance to talk to Clog over there.
Do I know why he was taking? Ooh.
Wait,
Where he was taken,
why,
or why?
or where, or any information you have, yeah.
So it's a bit of a story, but have any of you ever heard of the long lost Wave Echo Cave?
Have
Y'all can
we?
make history. You can make history checks. Yeah.
Mhm.
Ooh, I haven't. A 7.
10.
25.
Oh.
Let's go.
Natural
old
one.
wizard.
The old wizard knows.
Yeah,
You
I can't
definitely
stealth
would've
for
heard.
shit, but I can have the history.
I have to find the fucking. It says find the information above.
Oh.
Here we go. Yeah. So you do recall what this is, Barnabas, as a teacher of looking for lost, fun, goofy stuff in the ground. The lost Wave Echo Cave. I'm just gonna read what it says. So more than 500 years ago, the clans of dwarves and gnomes made an agreement known as the Phandelver Pact, by which they would share a rich mine in a wondrous cavern known as a Wave Echo Cave. In addition to its mineral wealth, the mine contained great magical power. Human spellcasters allied themselves with dwarves and gnomes to channel and bind that energy into a great forge called the Forge of Spells, where magic items could be crafted. Times were good, and the nearby town of Phandelver prospered as well. But disaster struck when the bandits swept through the north and laid waste to all in their path. I think that's it. That's all you get. Oh wait, hold on. Here we go. A powerful bandit force reinforced by evil mercenary wizards attacked the Wave Echo Cave to seize its riches and magic treasures. Human wizards fought alongside their dwarf and gnome allies to defend the Forge of Spells, and the ensuing spell battle destroyed much of the cavern. Few survived the cave-ins and the tremors that followed, and knowledge of the location of the Wave Echo Cave was lost. That's what you know. I'll post it in the general chat for anyone to read.
Oh, cool.
So you don't have to verbatim.
Great. Thank you. So yeah, I'll just be like, yeah, I've heard of it. And encountered it a bit in my studies some years back.
Wow. So the thing about that is, the Roxia brothers, Gundren, his brother Thardan, and Nudro, they recently located an entrance to this cave. Supposedly, Gundren had a map showing the secret location of this cave, but when we were captured, they took our belongings, took what we had on us, and basically, I believe, wherever they took Gundren, they took him to this spider. Somebody mentioned the spider. Stupid nickname, if you ask me. Supposedly, he's been taken there. I don't know what that or who that is. But I believe both of those, the map and Gundren, might be at a place called Cragmaw Castle. I heard mention of that several times while we were here. Goblins are not very discreet about information. They just like to babble. It's very wild. I don't know where that is. I've never heard of that place before. Maybe someone in Phandelver would know more about that. I would say we could probably interrogate one of the goblins, but I think they're gone now. Which is okay. It's perfectly fine.
It sounds like we have a lot to go off of. Man, it'd be awesome if Gundren actually found the location to the cave. That would be amazing, man. I talked to so many elder dwarves trying to figure out anything about it. Nobody knew anything. That'd be great.
He seemed very... I don't know if there's truth in his tale, but he seemed very excited about it, and I'm sure in his excitement maybe he tipped off whatever the spider person is or entity is, and that's why we were ambushed. I also have my own task at hand. I was given by the Lord's Alliance to look for a wizard that's gone missing. His name was Iarno Albrecht. Maybe have you heard of him before? You don't know who it is.
No, I can't. I can't. Okay.
He says supposedly this Iarno, he traveled to Phandelver several months ago to try to do some studies or investigating. Ever since then, we haven't heard from him, and I thought it would be best for me to, escort Gundren and also take a look at this and maybe find out what happened to Iarno. If I have suspicion or concern to, I believe that maybe it's in tangent with whatever's going on with Gundren. I know goblins are not considered to be smart creatures, but they are very smart. People overlook them. But there are several goblin clans and bugbears forming some sort of alliance that something must truly be. Something amazing may be happening. Maybe this Wave Echo Cave is rediscovered.
I guess we'll just have to find out. This sounds really complicated. Will you come with us to Phandelver, I take it?
Oh, of course. The least I could do is pay you all 50 gold for escorting to there and also saving me. Obviously, split amongst your party. I'm not a man of money. I'm not a bank accountant. I don't have that kind of coin. But once we get into town, I could take a loan out, pay you guys off. You guys didn't happen to see any strange goblins with like elongated heads, did you?
No, we were told about them, but
yeah, we were on our path. We were waylaid by this goblin with this very long head. It gave a very uneasy feeling in my stomach. But the goblin whispered something about you're not what Rooks did once. I don't know what that. Do you know what a Rookstead is? Does that name sound? Is that a name or person, place? Does that sound familiar to any of y'all?
Does it?
A what?
What can we
Rookstead.
roll? Rolls it. History.
Well, you could try to roll history. It's going to be a really hard check because I don't think anyone would really know what it is.
Oh,
I
okay.
got this. That's a natural 20 for 21.
Is it really? I got a 19.
That's amazing.
I got a 19.
That's a good roll.
Wild.
At 12. So.
That's a good roll too.
18.
Yeah, even though you guys rolled really well, this name doesn't seem familiar. Yeah, even though you rolled, even though I don't realistically, I shouldn't have made you guys roll. There's no way y'all are gonna find that information out. But you guys seem like y'all wanted to roll, so I was like,
yeah.
Dang it.
Like
No, I'm
it.
just kidding.
Thank you.
But
The random 20s.
yeah, he says there was this weird glowing green energy in it. For a second, I saw it move some hand gestures and it pushed the wagon over entirely by itself, but it didn't touch the wagon. It was as if it used some sort of invisible force to take us off track. I've never seen a goblin like that before. It's very strange.
Did it have any other interesting features other than a long head and the green?
I mean, a long head and the green thing is kind of.
Well, I mean, you say.
No, I didn't.
Sorry,
I didn't see anything.
you say it's a goblin. That's why I'm
Yes.
like, you still
I was-
actually think it's a goblin?
Yeah, it looked like the other. It was yellow skin. It just had a really big ass head.
Right.
The green, his eyes were like glowing green. Like it wasn't the eyes themselves, but like there was an energy around it.
Yeah.
Maybe it drank some bad liquid, or I don't know. I've never seen that before in my time, and I've been around quite a while.
It's one more thing we have to figure out, I suppose.
I'm sure there's answers in Phandelver. We can probably. I could use a nice rest, but I do to find Gundren as fast as possible.
Yeah, I'm about ready.
I'm worried for him.
I'm about ready to get out of this cave if we're good to.
Oh yeah, I don't want to be here anymore.
Right.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
By the way, what are y'all's names? I haven't. My name is Sildar. I don't know if you.
Oh, I'm Baz. Yeah. Gundren did name. He did
Yeah,
mention
he said
Sildar,
he was.
Yeah, Gundren mentioned you, but yeah, I'm Baz. It's pleasure to meet you.
Which is mine.
Hey, man. Name's Vara.
Nice to meet you as well, madam. What are your other names? I think I heard Barney. I think as you said Barney. I think
Barney's good.
Barney. Nice to meet you.
I'm Rivian Nightbloom.
Oh.
At your service.
Thank you. I appreciate the service. Well, let us leave this cave.
Yes, please.
Can one of you lead the way? It's been pitch black in this entire room this whole time, and I don't see in the dark too well.
Oh, yeah, man. I got you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Actually, I'll just start. I'll
You
make
need
a leg.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Much better.
Sorry. Now that we don't have to be stealthy,
Yeah, you guys make your way out of the cave system, and on your way out, you do see that those 3 wolves are still tied to that stalagmite, chained up. They're fed. Yeah, you continue on and
I would.
pass them as you do.
I'd release him.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Like
gonna
the
say
druid.
release him.
I'd
Yeah,
still.
I don't think those goblins are coming back, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
just.
you do easily enough.
Yeah.
They don't show any hostile intentions towards y'all since y'all did feed them some tasty little treats.
Yeah.
They disappear into the wilderness. Happy, fatter than earlier, and on the way. Eventually, you guys make your way back down that little path you came to find the Cragmaw hideout. Eventually, find your wagon where you last left it. Nothing has been stolen. No one has moved anything. And I assume you guys load up and set out for Phandelver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you guys head off down the trail, the Triboard Trail, for another day, not even that, half a day, you see that the rutted tracks, rutted track, the rutted tracks emerge from a wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Phandelver. The town itself consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old fieldstone fountains, fieldstone foundations, more old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars that surround the newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street as it climbs toward a ruined manor house on a hillside at the east side of town. As you approach, you see children playing on the town green and townsfolk tending to chores or running errands at the shops in town. Many people look up and smile as you approach, but they all return about their business as you go by. You guys have arrived in Phandelver, and I think that's probably the best place to cut it off for tonight. We will play next week. We'll play next Tuesday. Thanks for tuning in at Tabletop Tyranny on this fine Tuesday. We will see you on a week to see what the party gets up to in Phandelver.
All right.
So you guys are in chapter 2 of the book.
Whoa.
Whoa!
My goodness. Didn't that take us like 5 sessions in Icewind Dale?
You shut your fucking mouth, okay? You watch yourself.
No, that wasn't supposed to be negative. It was just
No,
like,
I'm just messing. Actually, you guys technically aren't even in chapter 2. I'm gonna say that.
oh gosh.
A nice window, yeah.
But you guys are. I mean, it's basically chapter 2 at this point. But I'm trying to get most of like the personal. Well, we can get in the stream and talk about it after.
Yeah.
The stream's on it.
Deal.
Adios, muchachos and muchachas.
Bye.